50 red flags that might indicate there's trouble in the house of love. I have a saying: you don't know your neighbors until you move into the neighborhood. Similarly, you never know someone truly until you spend time with them. Well, ladies, gentlemen, if you ever find yourself with someone whose qualities are described as I'm about to share, don't walk or talk per se, but run for your life. These people are not worth your time. You're hanging out with someone. You think things are going well. But then these red flags start showing up. These are signs, Don't look back. No regrets, save your time, and in some cases, your life. But look up, look around, find the exit, and take it. Get out of there. Seriously. But don't ignore these signs. Red flag number 1. The spark that once was has fizzled out to the extent you're no longer eager for his or her texts or calls because you don't feel the excitement and the passion that once was. Now, we all know there's a little bit of a peak in the beginning, and then it kind of, plateaus a little bit, but I'm talking about there's just no spark anymore. It's just all fizzled out. You're like, I don't even want to hear from this person. Things are not going the way they should or could, or I wish they would. Now I might have to break it off. Red flag number 2. Communication is becoming next to non-existent. There was a time when you would sit up all night just talking. The other person's become distant, even secretive, and you're becoming suspect. You're beginning to lack trust and confidence in this relationship. You're worried. It's not growing, but slowly coming to a halt. Might have to look for that exit door. Red flag number 3. They don't respond to you anywhere, even on social media. Talk about radio silence. You never hear from them, and rely on your friends to tell you what your boyfriend or girlfriend's up to. That's not right. You should never ignore or excuse anything that strikes you as strange or makes you feel uncomfortable. Don't rely on social media for answers. Speak up, reach out, ask, or check out of the relationship. Relationship red flag number 4. You find yourself experiencing weird silences or creating them. You're no longer willing to engage in lengthy conversations and only respond when questions are asked. Not good. Number 5, the relationship has gone down the road now of boredom boulevard. There's nothing new, stimulating, exciting, or growing with the relationship. Number 6, you're slowly letting your guilty pleasures slip away. That is, you've become lazy about your appearance and your self-care. Spending time with this other person is no longer satisfying. You don't aim to impress. Subconsciously, your desire, or lack thereof, to impress the other person, it's faded, and you're hoping it pushes them away. Ever since you stopped showering, I've been thinking that we need to break up. Yeah, you smell. Number 7, they stopped or never took photos with you together. Yeah, isn't that strange? The two of you never appear in photos anywhere. They don't want any record of the two of you together as a couple. It's as if they don't want others to see or know, or they don't want to be reminded of the two of you as a couple. Interesting. Red flag number 8. You sense that the honeymoon might be over. All right, it's okay. You've settled into a routine. Boring. Maybe you're even starting to take each other for granted. Oh, not good. Red flag number 9. You don't hug, you don't kiss, you don't cuddle, snuggle, or anything else that involves the physical touch anymore. Yikes. This is a big sign that the relationship is not going very well. You might as well just be friends or neighbors or strangers, and without benefits. Okay? All right. Red flag number 10. You're obsessively checking online to keep tabs on this other person. You are learning more about what's going on in their life by spending 10 minutes on their social media pages versus just having conversation with them. Are we becoming paranoid? Number 11. You no longer look forward to date night because neither one of you is interested in spending time together with each other anymore. Even spending time at home, watching your favorite shows or a movie, has lost its appeal. Number 12. One or both of you stop doing things for each other, no matter how big or small. It's as if they don't exist anymore, and you don't see them making the effort to do the little things for you like they used to. What's going on? Number 13. The desire to get physical is gone, or it's diminished greatly. You used to look forward to coming home or going over to their place and ripping off each other's clothing in the living room, or a little fun just before dinner or after or during. Now you feel uncomfortable or anxious about participating, or you're rarely in the mood anymore. Something has changed and you don't like it. Intimacy has always been a part of your relationship, but now it's gone. Red flag, number 14. You are the only one taking the initiative to make plans. You used to go out, enjoy the company of each other's friends, and socialized everywhere, but now it's become a chore and a real bore. You want out. Red flag, number 15. You're constantly venting to your friends and your family about how unhappy you are. What's different is that everything about this other person bothers you now. And while the saga continues, you're reluctant to talk to them about it. At some point, you'll have to. It might as well be now or never. Number 16. You feel like it takes too much effort to address your problems or issues that you're having that are making you unhappy. The small things are piling up, and neither one of you is willing to say, hey, we need to talk. Red flag, number 17. You both argue more than you should, sometimes to the point of exhaustion. Perhaps the other person starts the arguments, or you do, because you're frustrated with how things are going. Well, time to evaluate your happy meter. Is it high, happy, or is it low, sad, mad, disappointed, discouraged? What's going on? Red flag, number 18. The other person's become unreliable or too busy to respond to your calls, your texts, your messages. Aren't you a priority in their life anymore? Should you be considering an exit from this relationship at some point? Red flag, number 19. You start daydreaming about being somewhere else and possibly with someone else. Why not? Your other half isn't there to be that someone special that you need to add to your life anymore, or at least they're heading in that direction. Out of the picture, at least as far as your head goes. You're daydreaming. You want out. Subconsciously, you're not even there anymore. Red flag, number 20. The other person is vague and avoids confrontation about anything or most things important for you both to discuss. Red flag, number 21. The other person takes you for granted, abuses your time and your support. They offer nothing in return anymore. Red flag, number 22. It feels as if you've become more of a distraction in their life to whatever they're doing, that you feel it's best just not to contact them at all for whatever reason anymore. Red flag, number 23. The one you're with can't even muster up the energy to see you face to face, to discuss issues that are bothering you. Fine, see ya. Number 24. Lies, lies, lies. They lie and or exaggerate the truth for their own benefit. What are they hiding? Red flag, number 25. They never apologize for what they say or do that might hurt you and or your friends or family. Wow. Thanks for showing me your true colors. Red flag, number 26. They blame you for anything and possibly everything. Wow. Red flag number 27. They crave all of your attention without reciprocating in like kind back to you. Wow. Red flag number 28. They don't share responsibility for anything in the relationship. Great. Red flag number 29. There's no room for discussion, debate, or any other issue. They're right, and you're never right. Wrong. See ya. Red flag number 30. They avoid you and or make excuses not to talk to you. Red flag number 31. They neglect to invite you to parties where guests or other people and friends and everyone else is welcome, but you. Red flag number 32. They seem to be communicating more with their ex, which you know what that could lead to. Red flag number 33. They're not as interested in spending quality time with you like you did when you first hung out together. Red flag number 34. You get compared to other men or women or the ex, and it's just not in a good light. Number 35. You no longer feel like you're their number one. Why? Maybe because they have someone else in mind for that spot. Oh. Number 36. You no longer get invited to get together with his or her friends and family. This is a biggie. They might want to purge you from the memories of their friends and family to make room for someone new to come into their life, so they don't want you socializing with them. Number 37. Your calls go to voicemail. Your texts are no longer returned. Why won't he or she answer my calls or respond to my texts? I'm not happy about this. If he or she doesn't respond within the next 3 to 5 days, unless they've been in the hospital or something, you know what? I'm out of here. Red flag number 38. They take no ownership or responsibility for their words or their actions. Red flag number 39. They use abusive language or behavior towards you and or in front of your friends and family. And it's become progressively worse day after day and as time goes on, as the relationship begins to deteriorate. Red flag number 40. They want to change you because they just can't accept you for the way you are anymore. No. Red flag number 41. They're always borrowing money from you and never make the effort to pay you back or help you out when you need financial assistance. Oh, I see how this is. I'm supposed to be the bank. No, sorry. No, the bank is closed. Red flag number 42. They're unkind and or mock your friends and family for no apparent reason. Well, we know the reason. They're not happy in the relationship. Red flag number 43. You've discovered questionable, even irritable, rude habits within their personality that you just cannot stand. Wow. Oh my gosh, I don't like it when they do that. No, I can't live with this. No. I'm out of here. Whew. Red flag number 44. You both avoid making future plans together. Not long ago, you both looked forward to making plans to get away for the weekend, go sightseeing, or take those drives up the coast. Well, no longer. You can't even talk to them about the basic issues going on in your relationship. How will you discuss staying overnight with them in the same room, in the same bed? It's just not gonna work. Red flag number 45. They have a threatening or a mean streak about them that hurts you and other people. Goodbye. Red flag number 46. They hide you to keep you isolated from your own friends and family. What's up with that? Red flag number 47. They humiliate you in the presence of others. Not cool at all. Red flag number 48. They monitor your whereabouts and want to know where you go, who you're with, and what you're doing all the time. No. Red flag number 49. They expect levels of servitude beyond what a normal loving couple would do or ask of each other. No, sorry. Goodbye. And red flag number 50. The relationship has taken a total turn for the worse. It started out promising, but as you got deeper into it, the other person turned into a monster. Verbal, physical abuse, controlling, cheating, infidelity, violent, irrational, no support for the daily chores, substance abuse, gambling, hookers. And you're growing super unhappy. The only way out of the situation looks like, there it is. It's got a little handle. You just turn it, pull. It's called the door. And you walk right out. Whew. That's some list, isn't it? Did you hear any of these traits in the one you're with right now or in a past relationship? How about those that you've dated, previously? Well, keep listening to this audio program. Find the one for me. Part 4, hanging out with the one for you. And also all the rest upcoming. I'm telling you something. This book is so amazing. I don't know any other book that's written with so much wisdom on relationships. We all think we know about relationships. We all think we've been there, done that. Yeah, I know a lot. Yeah. It's another thing to actually, like what I've done, research it, write it out, list it out, compile it, organize it, leave no stone unturned to where it's like, I can see the trouble coming just with my eyesight before anyone even opens their mouth. That's how much wisdom and insight and knowledge is in this book and my other books. So near the end of this part 4, hanging out with the one for you, I'll address issues such as breaking up and how to handle it and how to bounce back with hope and sheer optimism. One relationship door closes and another one opens right up. I always say it, and I believe it too, and I've seen it. So never fear, and always say, what? Rejection is redirection, and Hey, let's check out the next audio coming up. Decision time. Should you break up? And all I do is I list a number of D words that help you know when it's time the relationship might be over and a breakup is closer than you think. But hey, keep your eye out for these red flags that I just mentioned. They could save you a lot of time and heartache. And it's always nice to say, hey, I just don't think things are working out, and I want to save you time, and I want to save me time. And I think being together, we've learned a lot. I've learned a lot. You've learned a lot. And I think there's just someone else out there who might be better for you and better for me. And hey, I don't know. We don't know. But I tell you what we have, now, we gave it our best shot. So I wish you the best. Goodbye. Exit stage left.